Today marks 1512th day of daily lessons, daily reflections, and today I'll speak about again those three most important keywords for me right now, and that's exposure, challenge, and joy. Exposure, challenge, and joy. And today we'll focus specifically on joy. And why is that? So I will share a little bit about my day and specifically about part of my day. So I was running from one corner to other corner. I bought a new laptop, came in, and that's very very blessed to have a new laptop. So I will need to set it up, and I will start recording on new laptop. We'll see how the quality of video on this laptop and audio quality. But excited about that. But the biggest part is that I really loved the weather. I think that is a beautiful part when I start to see my life that I, even though that I'm able to run through there's so many tasks, so many activities, so many business to do, but still be able to really give yourself time to really look into the what kind of weather it is. And today was extremely beautiful. In Vancouver, BC, people call it Raincouver because it rains all the time, and there's no wind. I came from Lithuania. There's a lot of wind. I lived close by to the sea, and there's a lot of wind, and I love wind. I love wind, but I love the dry wind when there's a strong wind, but it's not as wet because Vancouver, if it has wind, it's a lot of wet wind, and it's a drain, and it drenches your bones sometimes, and there's less wind because it's just protected by the mountains. But today was a day where there's like less clouds. If clouds were beautiful clouds and beautiful wind, and I was able to really take a moment to really enjoy that weather because it's not very common, not very day you experience that kind of weather, and I was able to really go through the day and really give myself time to enjoy that weather. It's such a small thing, and I think that so many years of my life, I really robbed myself of joy of small things. I thought that I need to really achieve big things. I need to be big. I need to be a leader. I need to be somebody. And when I will be somebody, I will be able to enjoy the moment. But I think that when I got older, I realized that I don't need to really become somebody to be able to enjoy this moment. And I think this is a big realization, and that's exactly what I needed to work on. Really see the joy in every single moment. And this is specifically what is my reflection. How often do we really stop rushing? Even though that sometimes we rush, being able to really do that rush mindfully. Know that you are rushing, know that you are busy, know that you're doing a lot of things, and still being able to catch yourself in the moment and say, what's going on right now? What kind of clouds there are, what kind of cars going by, what kind of sounds do you hear? Because sometimes I just bypass. In the past, I used to bypass my friends, bypass a lot of people because I used to be so much in my head, somewhere far away, but not in that moment. And just only recently was able to really start enjoying the moment. I really need to be grateful and appreciate myself for really getting into that level where I could appreciate the moment. I could appreciate present moment. And I think that besides that, I really want to emphasize that this was a challenge for me. This was a challenge for me to really enjoy the moment. And I think that's partly is that I need to expose myself from different people. And again, that's where I focus back into those three words: exposure, challenge, and joy. So I find challenging to find joy in simple things. So what I needed to do is expose to people who really find joy in things. So, but I remember that when used to not see anything, neither flowers on the street, no, neither sky, neither moon, neither sun, nothing, just going by, just doing the thing, it just got to grind. And I had some friends who really said, "Oh, do you see how beautiful the moon today is? Do you see how beautiful the flower is there?" And I said that no, I didn't notice that. And that moment, that awareness start to kick in, that slowly kick in, and that exposure from my friends who were much better at being mindful. I really grateful about them. I'm really grateful that they were able to show me there is a different way of living. And I think that's exactly what we need to do sometimes. Let's say that really seek different kind of friendships, different connections, and you look How do they live? What kind of values do they have? What do they see in their life? And then maybe you'll start to see that, okay, I never saw that. I never seen that. I never knew that. Because we live with a lot of blind spots. And seeing finally that blind spot and putting light on that blind spot, for me, that blind spot was just living a life, just going without seeing where I am. And it's very hard to live that life always in the future, always somewhere, but not in the present moment. And I think that I always need to be appreciative to myself and to my friends to start building that awareness and start enjoying the moment rather than waiting for the future to start enjoying today. So I hope you reflect because I think that's a beautiful topic. How to find joy in simple things every single day and be mindful and present while doing that. And then again, as I said, could be challenge, but it's a great challenge, worth pursuing. At the same time, sometimes we need to expose to different people to really find more ways to have that joy. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.